Hi everyone, today we will discuss about Quine-McCluskey minimization technique with don't care. Without don't care how to do it, we already discussed. If you are not checked, check the previous video. Now we will take one example of S is equal to F of Wxyz is equal to M of 1, 3, 13, 15 plus don't care of 8, 9, 10, 11. In this particular case, if you are taken the minterm given is 4, that is 1, 3, 13, 15 and don't care is 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have to make step 1 is such a way that number of 1 present in each minterm. So how many number of 1 present in each minterm, according to that we are doing as a group. So when you are doing group, first group is 0, that is number of 1 present is 0, then number of 1 present is 1, then number of 1 present is 2, number of 1 present is 3 and last one number of 1 present 4, because it is 4-bit variable, so we will take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 as grouping. So first you are taking number of 1, so 1 is representation. If you are taking variable of Wxyz, so 1 is represent something like that, it is 0, 0, 0, 1. So if you are taking 0, 0, 0, 1, it is grouping in 1 because only one binary 1 represent here. So minterm is 1. Similar way, if you take minterm 3, it is represent in number of grouping 2. Why? Because it is represented 0, 0, 1, 1. So number of 1 present here 2. So it is present in group 2. Similar way, if you go for 13, 13 is actually we are presenting like that, it is 1, 1, 0, 1. So number of 1 present is 3. So it is in the grouping of 3. Similar way, we will go 15. 15 we know that all are 1. So it is in group 4. Now we are done with the number of 1s in the minterm where the truth table values of 1. Now we are moving on the don't care conditions. So don't care condition given is 8. So when you are going as a 8, it is a number of 1 present is 1, 0, 0, 0. So it is number of 1 present is 1. So take 8 in the group 1. So it is 1, 0, 0, 0. So when you are moving on the 9, if you are taking as a don't care, better to take as a 1 star mark that shown that this particular is don't care. Our aim is here don't care and non-don't care condition we have to isolate. For that we have to make some trademark. So we are taking 8 as a don't care. So here one small star mark that will show that it is a don't care values. So similar way we can take 9. 9 is actually in the group of 2 because it is 1, 0, 0, 1. Similar way we are moving to the 10. 10 again in the group 2 because it is 1, 0, 1, 0. Then last number is 11. 11 is present in the group of 3 because it is 1, 0, 1, 1. So when you are taking as a 8, 9, 10, 11, better to make star marks here so we can easily find out that these are don't care conditions. And once you done step 1, now go to the step 2. What is actually step 2 says? In the step 2 we are making that whatever step 1 we are done, adjacent grouping we have to compare such a way that if any variable or minterm is only one changes with respect to another minterm, that grouping is possible. Else grouping is not possible. Whichever the same term is there, that part we are making with dash and other part as it is we have to write. So minterm which grouping we have to take, that one, and we have 4 variable wx, y, z. So first we will move with the, there is no 0 grouping, so 1 actually present in the z term last high. So anywhere the z is high, check it out. Yeah, it is there in 3. So the grouping is possible. So go with 1, 3, and in this y is different, wx are same. So 0, 0, dash 1. Now we can do the one more grouping possible in 1 and 9 because Z is high in both the condition. So go with 1 and 9 grouping. In this actually the first W term is different and other term are same. So it is 0, 0, 1. Now once you completed this grouping, the 9 is make as a the don't care condition mark. After that, now the 1 and 10 not possible because Z is high and 10 not, so it is comparison not possible. Now move on to the next part, 8. 8, the W is high, so 3 is not possible because 3 is not W high, so go with the 9. So 8 and 9 possible. If you take 8 and 9, the first bit 1 is similar, then 0, 0 is similar, and the last bit it is different. So it is 100 bar. Similar way, the 8 and 9 both are don't care, so make it mark here. Next, 8 and 10 possible because W is high in the both the condition. So take 8 and 10 and both are don't condition. So make it as a mark, and the first one is high in these cases, then 0, and Y is different and Z again it is 0. Now only adjacent grouping we are doing, so not required to do with 8 and 13 here. So we will move on the second grouping with the third grouping comparison. So if you are taking as a 3 here, the Z bit is high, also Y bit high. Any term which having Y and Z both high, yes, it is there in 11. So we can make as a grouping of 3 and 11 possible. So make it 3 and 11 grouping. So in this grouping, actually the first bit is 11 high, so it is dash, then 0, 1, 1. This is similar in 3 and 11. So 11 is don't care, so make it don't care. Then 3 and 13 not possible because YZ high, but in 13 YZ not high. So when you are comparing, wherever 1 present in the first grouping, that the same place, if it is 1 present in another grouping, you can do it, otherwise it is difficult. So don't compare with everywhere. Wherever 1 present, only compare with that particular portions. So go with 9. W and Z are high, so W and Z are high in 13 also, so we can do 9 and 13 grouping. So 1 is W same, but X it is different, and Y 0 and Z is 1. And 9, 13, actually the 9 is don't care, make 9 don't. Similar way, we can move on the next one. Then the 9 and 11 also possible because the 9 W and Z high, 11 also WZ high. So we can go with the 9 and 11. The 9 and 11 both are don't care, so make it mark here. So the first bit both are 1, then it is 0, third bit it is different, and then the last bit it is 1 similar. So 9, 11 over. Then go for the 10th. 10 is W and Y is high. It is the similar in 11 also, W and Y high. 13 it is not high, so don't go with 13. So go with 11, 10, 11. So it is similar 1, 0 and 1. The last bit is differ, so it is dash. The 10 portion is over. Then we are moving on the second grouping adjacent is over. Now we are moving on the third grouping with the fourth one. When you compare with the 13, the 15, 13 is possible. One thing you always remember, whichever grouping in 3, that always possible to compare with the grouping of 4, because in grouping 3, 3 number of ones, in 4, 4 number of ones, so only one where it present it is differ, so it is grouping possible. So directly go with that, not necessary to compare. So 13 and 15 is possible, and the 0 present in the Y side, so that is the different in the this portion. Similar way, you can go with 11 and 15. The 11 is 0 present in X position, so that portion is dash and other are filled with 1. So this is the method what you are to taking as a second grouping. Once you are done grouping, any number is left or not, you can check with the marking. The 1 is there some grouping, so make it tick mark. 8 is there in some grouping, 3 is there, 9 is there, 10 is there, 13 is there, 11 is there, 15 is there. So you can make all the tick mark and first grouping we can leave, not required to continue next. Now we can move on the step 3. What is this step 3 says? It is similar to step 2, only difference is wherever the dash is there, it is has to be same position in other side, and one more condition is that only one changes in the other side. So we can compare with that. Before that we can take the table. It is similar to previous one, minterm and 4 variable wx, yz. First we can take 1 and 3 combination, the dash in the y position, the same dash in the 8, 10 position. So this is possible. So we can go with the 1, 3 and 8, 10. In this 1, 3, 8, 10, the portion is the w is actually differ, and x is both are same 0 0, okay, and y is dash same, and z is differ 1 0. So in this case what happens, the first condition is satisfies, like the dash is in the same position y, but the differ in the when the z is 1, it is 0, 1 difference, and w is 0, here 1 another difference. So this grouping is not possible. So you cannot do grouping if it is 2 changes. So go with the once again in the second part. So any other y is high, check it out, it is there in 9. So it is possible because the 1 also present in same place. So we can take that part, that is 1, 3 and then 9, 11. In 1, 3, 9, 11, the first condition is differ, then it is same, x is same, and y is actually dash, and z is 1. So it remains same. Then we can go with the any condition y bar, it is there in 13, 15, but wx both are 1, in 1, 3 wx both are 0, so this grouping is not possible. Now move on the 1 and 9. 1, 9, in the w position it is dash, and z position it is 1. It is similar in 3, 11. The w position is dash and z position is 1. So we can move on that, that is 1, 9 and 3, 11. And if you compare this one, this is also come that dash 0 dash 1, and this is the duplicate version of the above part. Here 1, 3, 9, 11 is similar to 1, 9, 3, 11. So this portion is not required. You can cancel out this portion. So we will move on the next part. So 1, 9 is present in W. So nowhere else it is present. So we will move on the 8, 9. 8, 9 dash present in Z and W is 1. Check it out anywhere the dash 1 present same. Yeah, 10 and 11 also it presents same. So go to 8, 9, 10, 11. In the grouping of 8, 9 and 10, 11, the first position both are actually 1. Then it is changed in 0, and then the 0 also same. In the y portion only is changed 0, 1. So we have dash here, and last bit anyway it is dash. And similar way we can go with the last bit same in other condition not there. So go with the 8, 10. 8, 10 actually the y bit is dash. In 9, 11 also the y bit is dash. So we can do this stuff. We can take 8, 10, 9, 11. In this 8, 9, 11 we are getting as a 1, 0 dash dash. It is similar of the previous one. So we can duplicated version. So we can cancel out that. So when you are going with the next 8, 10, it is similar to the 13, 15 also it is dash. But thing is the x and z both are high, and here x and z both are 0. So this not possible. Now move on the 311. 311 the w bit is dash. So anywhere w dash is not there. So 311 not possible with any comparison. Now go with 913. The second bit x is dash. So it is dash in the 11, 15. We can do the grouping 9, 13, 11, 15. So in this grouping, 1 is similar, dash is similar, then it is dash 0 and 1s, and last one is again 1. So after that, if you check with the other grouping not possible 9, 13, go to 9, 11, it is y bit is possible and also possible in last bit 13, 15. See here, this is 9, 11, 13, 15. Already we are done here 9, 13, 11, 15. So this is the duplicated version. So simply ignore that one. So go to 10, 11. It is last bit high. So it is not with anyone. 13, 15 is y bit is high, not with anyone. So only these grouping are possible. Finally, we can say that we can do the grouping from this. The first, this duplicated portion, we can delete it and we can say there is a three grouping is possible. In this we can cross verify that is there any particular minterm is mapped in step 3 or not. 1 3 it is mapped in first term, so right tick mark. 1 9 is there in again first one. 8 9 is there in second group. 8 10 again in second group. 3 11 actually 3 11 in the first group, so tick mark. 9 13 9 13 in the third group. 9 11 again in third group. 10 11 actually in second group. 13 15 actually in the third group, and 11 15 in the third group. So all are tick marks. So step 2 everything is right, so nothing is taken to the step 4 part. Now you can move on the step 4. What is step 4 says? In the step 4, the whatever in the step 3 we have to take into the step 4, and anything in step 1 and step 2 not tick mark, that you have to take. But in this case step 1 and step 2 everything tick mark, so nothing is required. So in this we have to take something like that, m and then and column whichever given. In this the given is 1 3 13 15, whichever don't care condition don't take here. So only take wherever the 1 present, that is 1 3 and 13 15. So this is the column, and step 3 whatever grouping is there just copy it. 1 3 and 9 11, 1 3 9 11, and then 8 9 10 11, and then 9 13 11 15. So it is present in which column you have to check. 1 is present here, 3 is present here, 13 15 not there, 8 9 10 not present anywhere because all these 4 are don't care conditions. Then 9 13 11 15, so this is present in 13 and 15 condition. So in this grouping, these actually all the 3 are known as prime implicant, all the possibility of the grouping. In this we have to take essential such a way that only one column is present and other column not present in grouping. So here 15 and 13 only one column present, so we are taking this particular row. Again 1 3 only present, so we are taking 1 3 9 11. So 8 9 10 11 we are ignoring. Why? Because these all 4 are actually don't cares, only don't care grouping is not possible, so we can leave. This is the major difference in with don't care and without don't care. So you will go with the equation. So the equation is 1 3 and 9 11. So this is known as bar 0 bar 1. Similar way we have 9 13 and 11 15. So it is 1 9 13 11 15, it is 1 bar bar 1. So we know that the first variable is w, then x, then y, then z. If you simplify this one, x is 0, so x bar, and z is high z. Similar way in this w and z are present, so wz. The final equation of this given term is known as x bar z plus wz. This is what Quine-McCluskey using with don't care condition we are find a simplified version equation. So here you have to remember only 2 things when you are doing as a don't care condition. The first thing, the don't care better to make as a sum trademark like star marks. That is the one condition. Second condition, in the last step 4, only take where number of 1 present columns, and if it is only the grouping of don't care is present, ignore that. That is the two major difference in the Quine-McCluskey with don't care and without don't